Hello and welcome to the Milton Keynes Model Railway Society, where once again you join us for a little private running session. There's currently only two of us in here at the moment, but there will be the third member of the gang turning up at a later date. It is worth noting that we'd hoped to get this all started by 11:30, and it's now just approaching 12:15, so yeah, it's all good fun. In the process of getting all this set up and raring to go, we had several incidents that I'm glad we weren't able to film. The first off, the grill on my DRS 57 came loose, so that's been glued back into place. The couplings and part of the bodyworks on the ScotRail Mark IIIs came off and had to be put back into place. The Battle of Britain was running around happily, but those blood and custards decided to come off at points, which was rather entertaining. Then you had the Diamond Jubilee livery 47365 running around with the chocolate and cream Great Western themed Mark I's derailed in the field yard. And we started things off. The only two things that have actually ran perfectly without any issue before filming commenced was the Princess Elizabeth that we have running on the DC section with the maroon Mark I's. And then at the top end is one of LNER's little numbers with some Thompson teak coaches. The loco is called Claude Hamilton, and I was told just before filming what the class was. However, in good fashion, I have actually forgotten. So, over to my colleague, what is it?
It's a D16/3.
There we are, D16/3. I knew that. I was just testing him to make sure he was on the ball. We're going to give these trains a good spell around the layout each time before we then get them swapped over. There's plenty of locos to be chose from, and there's plenty of different rakes we can put together, as you can see over in the fiddle yard. And over here we have EWS 56069 Wolverhampton Steel Terminal. That'll be going out later on at some point with the oil train. Then we've got another steam loco parked up there that'll be used a wee bit later. So the next few clips you're going to see are just going to be on different parts of the layout, getting different vantage points. Okay, we're at the other end of the layout now. Here's where the goods area is. LNER loco still running around. 47 running good. It is worth noting that I've only literally just walked up from the other end of the layout, so these trains have only been running for about 6 or 7 minutes. So we'll probably give them a good 15-minute spell each to stretch their legs, and then we'll get some more trains put on. It is worth noting that the third member of the gang, him, has finally turned up, and bearing in mind the nature of the job that he's wanting to go for, timekeeping is of the most essence. Of course not. Look at him, guilty as sin over there. Wants to be a train driver, you know. Turns up here an hour and 15 late. Mind you, just like the railways. So he's actually doing a good job there. Right, once this 47 goes past, you'll then see some other new bits running around. Right then, I'm not going to say anything because there's no need to, but just have a little yonder as to what's about to pass and you'll put two and two together. There you go. Apparently, according to Wikipedia, it's a former Great Western Railway 14XX loco running with the Titfield Thunderbolt stock as is shown there, minus people running for the headlands and a dog racing everywhere. Oh, and one of the locos I was running has just come to a grinding halt. Oh, and we've now stopped this as well. It's, oh dear, it's all gone wrong. Right, what's happened? Might as well get this on film and okay.
You're attached to the fence.
Really? I'm attached to the fence.
You see the coupling?
Well, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Well, the idea was that this was a rebuilt Scot running around with the Great Western Railway carriages appropriate, and it had these wagons on the back which constituted an ale wagon, so this was going to be an ale train. They were obviously derailed at some point. This has then come herring around the corner, collided with said wagons, and yeah, there we go.
We'll have to breathalyse the driver.
I think we'll have to breathalyse the driver, yes. Even though the driver's the one doing the filming, so the less of that the better.
Oh, stop.
Oh, no, and the loco, yeah, okay. Now, ordinarily, when we've not been filming, it's when the calamities unfold, but now I am filming, it seems everything's going wrong. Yeah, the whistle works, well done. Right, so, trying to get to some normality in here, we've got an A4 and Eldra Gresley running around, complete with matching rolling stock, and it does look the absolute business, it must be said. And I'm sure you will also notice a Collish Rail 66 running around. It's weathered with some China clay wagons, some weathered, some pristine. This particular one is 66849. Almost a collision downstairs. I was backing up and he was climbing out. We're doing well here. So this is 1401. So we'll overlook the houses at the tunnel. Now comes the A4 with the dynamometer car and the matching rake of teaks. Does look the absolute business, it must be said. And here comes the Collish Rail 66. Right, well, I can see the ale wagons once again on the back of this loco. We've got a race going on downstairs now. The A4 is winning quite comprehensively. We're going to follow these two wagons around just to make sure that nothing bad could possibly happen.
What did Beefy say today? Find a bitter?
Aye, find a bitter, sir. Look at that. Going through, no issue at all, into the fiddle yard.
Yeah.
Lovely job.
Yeah.
I'll keep it rolling as the little Titfield Thunderbolt set is right there. The inner workings of the layout. In fact, I'll keep it going as the A4 is going to make another appearance any second. Here she comes. Queen's Westminster Regiment is the name of that logo. And I'm sure at some point or another we will be putting the branch line into good use. It doesn't get used all that often, but we're getting there. I'll tell you what, whilst we're here, we'll have a little look at the work currently taking place on one of our N-gauge layouts as well. What they're actually doing is they've extended this siding up here to be more realistic with how the thing actually looks. We'll ignore the fact that the two carriages are up on the embankment and at the buffers. That was actually me. But this is as far as N-gauge layouts go, this is a cracking layout. So if anyone wants to see this layout being used at some stage or another, just let me know in the comments and I'll see what I can do. Right, well, the next few shots back over on the double layout are going to be of various angles of the trains currently running, and then we'll get some new bits put on there. Okay then, we've now got the EWS livery class 56069 Wolverhampton Steel Terminal running around with the petroleum train. As downstairs we have an LNER 225 set running around, the Flying Scotsman liveried lot. So you have old and new. So we have old LNER with Sir Nigel Gresley running around still with the teaks. I know which one I prefer. Mind you, they're both just as good. So that's 82205 on the rear doing its job. You may notice that the College Rail 66 has now moved into the branch line to stay out of the way. and 91101 and doing the propelling. Now at the top end of the layout again. Very nice indeed. Okay, we've had a change downstairs now as we have topping tailing network rail 97s on a test train. So we've got 97-302 at the helm of this. We haven't a clue what this particular test train does, but there we go.
That's the PLPR track inspection train.
And there we go. It's one of them. The temptation to pan the camera around to you right now.
No one would blame you.
No one would blame me, but I'm not going to. I'm going to save his dignity. And we also have this rather dinky little network rail shunter doing the rounds. I have to say, it actually works quite well. The top hasn't changed as of yet. We've still got the EWS 56 running around. Probably change that loco over for something else later. I love it. The things that we do in here. Hello.
You're working.
Well, I've got to try and get the points to actually...
You don't look like you know what you're doing.
No, it's all good now. It's fine.
Do you know what you're doing?
Vaguely. I've got a vague understanding of what I'm... Right, just as I was about to start speaking. Oh, that's really struggling. Right, well, we've had about a half hour between this shot and the shot of me having a fiddle with the points as my 66 was having a mare. We've now got this grey central locomotive running around, 373. Does actually look the business, it must be said, with a shortened rake earlier, just because this rake was a little bit too heavy. So we've brought it down just to make life a bit easier. Although it seems to have slowed down a considerable amount. LNR A5, apparently, according to the box. And then this is Beachy Head. But what class is this? I'm looking at my colleague.
It's an H2 Atlantic.
H2 Atlantic, there we go, jolly good. Right, well, we've got a few other bits of rolling stock parked up that unfortunately won't be able to be filming just because time is not on our side. However, we have got a little bit of a plan sorted out once our third man comes back in from his laboratory break, as you will soon see in the next couple of clips that we put on. We're utilising the branch line as much as possible for this bit and hopefully try and get something a little different done. So I'll give you a few more shots of what's running on the DC section of the layout. That really is a gorgeous looking model. Right, and in the next clip after this, we'll get something good on the go. Well, that didn't take long. That gunpowder fan gets everywhere. Oh, hello. Now we've got the whistle going off the Thunderbolt as well. Right. So the plan is to... Shut up. Right, the plan is send the Aruba Transbell's Class 150 up the branch line. We've had a fiddle, made sure the points are playing ball. Doesn't necessarily mean it is actually going to work this time around, but stranger things have happened. Oh, nearly. Right, so I'm going to make my way into the centrepiece and go from there. Right, I'm working my way into the centre of the layout to get a better view of the branch line. We'll gloss over the fact that he's gone past a signal, but it's fine. Get an idea of the incline that the trains have to take going up the branch line. Into the station she goes. Lovely job. And it fits perfectly nicely in there as well. We're going to gloss over the fact that next to me there's been a bit of a calamity between the Titfield Thunderbolt and my China Clay train. I think we can all see what happened there. We've got Prince of Wales now having a chance to stretch its legs. I think the people already know this is the Titford Thunderbolt that's doing the honours here. Certainly sounds the part and looks the part. Oh, and the 150 is coming back up just to finish things off. It's coming up a little bit fast this time around, but the driver is feeling a touch more confident. That'll be up. Right, well I think that was a success, and as they're all in and everything else is all running around and he ducks for cover, I shall leave it all there. So thank you all very much for watching. It is greatly appreciated. If you've enjoyed watching this running session, then please do like and subscribe, and feel free to leave a comment. I do go back to them when I get the chance to. Should you wish to come down and see the sort of shenanigans that we get up to, we have got an open day on the 23rd of March. So please do pop down. We'll have the 00 gauge layout here running. That'll be the test track on the go. And the N gauge layout that I showed you earlier should hopefully be in full swing as well. So there'll be a little bit of everything here for everybody. If you're in the local area and you fancy becoming a member yourselves, then just feel free to apply within. The more members, the merrier. And who knows, you could even get involved in some of the antics that we get up to and join us in some of our little running sessions and themed galas. We have no idea what we're going to do next, but whatever it's going to be, I'm sure will be filled with God knows what. Yes, thank you. So, until next time, from him and myself here at the Milton Keynes Model Rail Society, we shall see you all later. Take care, guys. Goodbye.